Hello and welcome to the day 2 of ET Brand Equity CX Annual Symposium. I am Apurva Shukla and with me is Deepanshu Manchanda, who is the founder and CEO of ZappFresh. Hi Deepanshu.
Hi, Apurva. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Great. Thank you so much.
Deepanshu, the first question to you is how important is customer feedback for ZappFresh in order for, customer success rate in terms of customer experience and how the whole process goes with ZappFresh? Like what kind of strategies you guys implement for the success of customer experience?
So as simple as we look at every part of customer experience thoroughly, right? From technology to post delivery, we do take a lot of consumer touch points, including communication, how an individual is speaking to the customer, what are the gaps in terms of language issues if there are, or connectivity challenges. There are different parts to the whole experience, and with us, we are very stringent upon taking each area of our experience seriously. So customer um, feedback is more like education for us. We try to learn from them, because a lot of times, as business owners, we're not able to see the way a customer sees the product and goes through the experience. So I believe that it's a continuous learning process and improvement process, which should be inculcated in the basic values of any company, especially which has a brand and which is in the direct to consumer space. So just like that, for us also, we take it extremely seriously.
Another question, Dipanshu, is that I want to know your perspective on what, according to you, are the major trends in the customer experience segment that will drive the future of it.
I think AI is doing a lot of disruption in this space. So that's one. The other piece is personalization. As much personalization as possible, if you're able to build that in the journey of the customer, that is a delight for them. And a part of personalization is communication to be vernacularly, rich enough and diverse enough, where multiple languages can be spoken by either a AI agent or an individual, whoever is interacting. And the other last bit is the relationship part of it. If my customer experience team knows, let's say, 20% of customer names, it's a big number, but the idea is that we do a lot of internal quizzes to check who remembers the names of the customers. So that just shows that how engaged the representatives are, what kind of relationship engagement they have built, how that will translate into more orders. So sharing wins and sharing gaps, failures also, both is something which we do on a constant basis. That gives us a lot of insight into where we are wrong and where we are right.
Since you've talked about AI and hyper personalization and communication, I want to know how brands are keeping a good balance between, tech driven experiences and human touch, because human touch is as important as, integrating tech and AI.
So there are a lot of standard, queries and customer complaints, which one can easily predict after we being in the market for 10 years. We've been able to have a little a predefined format on generally what is the customer response and what are the most of the time the queries. So those can be automated by AI, and maybe something more. So whatever new used cases are emerging out of our experience, they get captured and then gradually they get implemented in AI. We generally want to talk to the customer, so intent is to have technology and human intervention both balanced, and to each company to its own. With us, we believe that the more we talk to the customer, the more trust they gets built, because if in a way they are able to see that I'm talking to a bot, then somehow they feel that it's very mechanical. Trust part is slightly impacted. So you have to balance both. I mean, that's what we are doing. We haven't implemented AI to an extent till date, so we are working on it. We'll see how that works. But as on an outside, what I can tell you is that we want to build AI in the journey to an extent, not too much.
Thank you so much for the amazing insights, Dipanshu. It was great interacting with you. Stay tuned to ET Brand Equity to know more about what's happening right here at this event. Thank you.